What?
live friggin'
What?
door opened.
That
Door
open.
opened?
And I still have like the excited goosebumps.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
This,
On live.
Oh, that's awesome. Which door?
yeah, you
This door right here.
When did it happen?
I mean, it
door
didn't
just
just
opened by
like
itself.
open. It
Yeah?
opened.
This door right here.
How
is
long ago?
Literally slowly like
Not long
3
ago.
minutes ago. You probably heard me like we were like no.
Well, I mean, we just walked in.
I could tell you no fucking way because Tiffany's like, no, somebody opened that. They were in there.
Yeah.
They had been in there, had it moved.
Let's go upstairs since they're all down here. Jam. Is there anyone here with us? Richard, are you here? Is there anyone here with us? Did I say Steven? Steven is here with us. Is there another person named Steven here? How many people are here with us? Steve? Was that you walking into the room? Can you set the red off? Can you touch this black box? Do you enjoy the company? Thought I heard yes, maybe. Good. Is there anything? Can you say that again? Is this Willie? Is this one of the Potters? Can you say my name? How many spirits are in this manor? Is there something you have to say? Is somebody here with us? Some of the other guests had a door closed on them. Was that you? Or the door opened, right? Did you open the door? Can you activate one of my devices on the ground again? Can you help me not find Bigfoot? No. Good, because I don't need help not finding him. Alright. I'm not getting much out of this. We'll kill it for now. Maybe come back to it later. Yeah. silence to everybody else in the manor tonight. Not gonna happen. Alright. We'll leave this stuff rocking, Steve. Well, you have no light, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can turn on my light while we walk
Okay, yeah.
upstairs, but
Yeah, let's walk downstairs, turn the light. We'll leave this stuff to simmer and see if, a ghost comes and kicks anything or something.
yeah. And then
Sorry, small thing. Actually, I know you can get tunnel vision when you start looking at that stuff. Gillian. That's me, probably. Yeah, they're much smaller. So, I don't know if there's a trick or a specific way you're supposed to use dowsing rods. So, we'll see if I make a fool of myself, which I probably will. But I've used dowsing rods, geez, back when Nick was in college at Siena. When I did, were you there for that? No, that was fun. Alright. Is there anyone here with us? Cross to confirm, go out to deny. But I guess if you're not here, you can't really deny that you're not here. I guess you could. Is your name Richard? Are you non-human? It's just just nothing here with us? Yeah, I don't know if I just don't know, like, yeah, I can cross it myself. Oh, got an answer, guys. I'm not making fun of people who use them, nothing's happening right now, so. I don't know, like, do I hold them very loosely and, like, they go through or something, or? Is there anyone here with us? Am I supposed to be pointing a minor, maybe? Can you cross the rods for me, please? Can you do anything? Anything at all? Well, this experiment went swimmingly.
how much time do you give it?
Steve, I just said I have no idea.
Should ask ChatGPT.
Yes, ChatGPT. How do I use dowsing rods? Cross to let me know. Are me and Steve funny?
It's a rhetorical question.
Everything's a rhetorical question when it goes, Steve. Well, I guess it just doesn't always work, or nothing's here. I mean, I will say, when I was here earlier, it definitely felt scarier, but I was also alone with all the lights off. So,
I usually will have that effect.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can. You're extremely blurry, but. Let me get my focus right.
Yeah, I mean, it was even more dark before because I didn't even have the light in the screen there. But
Yeah, I've dropped the shutter angle like way down, so you're super choppy now, but I can see you in basically darkness.
interesting fact about Skene Manor. The Skenes actually never lived here. Whitehill used to be known as Skene's Borough. They were kind of like gifted the land by the British before the Revolution. And they lived somewhere on this mountain. This is Skene Mountain. But when this was bought by somebody to turn it into the restaurant, they dubbed it Skene Manor, even though it was built by the porters. So I'm not searching for the Skenes. There's, the funny story about Mr. Skene getting money from Ireland for his wife Catherine Skene, I believe, by as long as she was alive, or i.e. above ground, which is what the contract said, he was getting paid by their family. So he, in the basement, tilted her coffin up and left her technically above ground, so he would keep getting paid for that. But anyway, that all came to an end during the Revolutionary War, when the Americans swept through, got rid of the loyalists that were the Skenes, and they found Catherine's casket. And they dismantled the casket for the lead they needed for musket bullets, and they buried Catherine in the garden. Not here, some garden somewhere else. No one knows exactly where their manor was, because paper trail's just not there from back in the Civil or Revolutionary War. So, fun facts. After dark, fun facts. Is anyone up here with us? What is your name? Did you live here? Were you one of the workers who died during the construction? Are you the groundskeeper Willie? You laugh, but there is a groundskeeper Willie.
Reminds me of the Simpsons Trails of Horror episode. Do not touch Willie. Good advice.
Is anyone up here with us? What is your name? Did you live here? Were you one of the workers who died during the construction? Are you the groundskeeper Willie? Here you giggle at, but there's a groundskeeper.
T. Adjust my exposure slightly.
Alright, I'm gonna do something I generally don't like. After Steve stops exposing himself, are we good on exposure?
How did you know it was?
You just literally said it out loud.
Oh,
Are you that far gone? We lost him.
it's bad.
Alright. So, I generally don't like just knocking and asking for a knockback. I do find it that old houses, you hit something, something else will bump back just because you jingle and whatnot. What I am going to do is haircut and a shave, because they're a distinct pattern. So, can you repeat this pattern? You want to throw on the light? Because we're going to...
Sure. I'm at 35% battery on this.
Alright, I'll make it quick and then I'll switch to my IR. Jesus. Every fucking time. Okay, so no one's in here. You could probably kill the light because we have the outdoor ambient light.
Yeah, that should pretty much on its own do the trick.
Alright. So this is the ghillie room. And Gilly was like a local town hero. I think it's Gilligan. You know, a man for all seasons or something, I don't know. I don't know if there's been any actual reports of people hearing or seeing Gilly, but we're just over there in the room next to it, the room that allegedly Richard killed himself in. But I thought I heard a whisper come from this room, or at least from my right side. So I wanted to come in here. But this room just feels completely benign, so. Not worried about it.
Need light?
I think I can make it back to this room, if you can. I thought that room was gonna be pitch black. So.
Yeah.
All right. So. We have. You want to go up in the tower with me?
Sure, I'm gonna die.
Oh.
GoPro doesn't make IR.
No. These are very steep.
Yeah. This is almost not safe.
Definitely not. How I mentioned, I'm not covering you for health insurance.
ADA mode.
There you go. Alright, we are up in the bell tower, and we are going to run a spirit box. Is there anyone here with us? Is there anyone here with us? Did you like coming up to this bell tower? What is your... Jeez. What is your name? Do you have a name? Sound like yeah. Did you used to work here? Swear at me? Fuck. That was very mean if you swore at me. I'd like an apology. Just random spikes.
Win, 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 win.
Say Bob? There's no Bob. Is Richard here? Is Willie here? Are there any other entities here? Is something preventing you from communicating? Yeah. Alright, that might be something. Is it, do you need energy? Steve could use some energy too, but he can't pull it from electric devices, unfortunately. But you can. Are you having fun with all these people here? Out of my way?
Real Chad ghost.
Yeah. Doesn't want to talk to us.
When?
Win? Definitely a Chad ghost. Win.
Big motherfucker.
Skibbity doo over here.
Chin.
He's just mewing on us. Are you hip? Are you down with lingo?
Please don't say that we are Ohio.
I would literally quit ghost hunting if it just came out and it was like Phantom Tax. Ugh. That's when I start like running into, you know, Gen Z ghosts. That's when I know I'm hanging it up, you know.
That's it.
Like I can get with millennial ghosts, you know, like someone quoting Anchorman at me or something, right? But there's a line.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't live that long because there is a God. All right. Well, if you have anything else to say, now's your chance before we leave. Well, I guess thank you, but might be hard for you too, so. Off in 3, 2, fooled you. All right.
So we've been on the 3rd floor in the bell tower so far.
Yes, I figured we can hit the 2nd floor. Yeah, let's sit up here, I guess, for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I want to do.
Hell yeah.
Well, they said this was the door that closed or opened on them, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm locking us in, Steve.
Whenever it goes quiet in a room, I've been conditioned by James Wan movies to expect a loud boom next.
That's fair.
Anyway.
Tell me how that looks for you, if you can actually see anything.
There's the juice up. So
Actually, well, I still need to see something. But let's do this. I'm sure it does.
This whole sensory thing.
How about spooky light, though?
I like that.
Spooky light? Probably uses less battery. That sounds like a thing that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm operating on 1 bar for my light anyway. Alright, if there's anyone in here with us, there's a black box on the ground. Let me make sure I turn this on. I always forget if I do. Okay, I did. And the flux, which you have played with earlier, if you could activate one of those devices, or if you can swing that door open for us. So this was their meeting room, I guess. So Oh, this was originally the Maids Quarter. Are there any maids in here with us? Is there anyone here with us? What do you think so far, Steve? Skene Manor super haunted?
I think I'm very tired, so anything I hear, I'm probably gonna.
You are highly suggestible, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm applying.
You know what that means.
I'm applying a curve to everything I see and hear.
Fair enough. Heard a creak, but old house stuff, you know.
Our house.
In the middle of the street, our house. That's it. Yeah, that's all I know. That's some noise from the room across the way. People are having fun. So, I was doing this story on my own earlier, but I'll tell you because it might make for a better cut. So, you've been hearing that I've been calling for the groundskeeper Willie, right? And for the longest time, everyone here knew there was some form of groundskeeper um, that had maintained the house in between um, two of the owners, and they kept it in a serviceable condition. Um, Haunted Nights actually were outside, and they were doing an EVP session and a spirit box as well. Uh, and they were asking, the same things: is Richard here? Yada yada, all that fun stuff. And every device just started going off, and the spirit box goes, "No, it's Willie." And from that point on, when people would reach out to Willie, things would start to go off. And then shortly after that, an old 90-year-old lady came in for the tour, and she was talking about how she, almost was scared to death one day because she was going through the house when she was a kid, and they saw a figure in the window. Well, they go, "Oh, no, that's just groundskeeper Willie." And, it was. But no one knew that he was a groundskeeper for the longest time until that 90-year-old lady came in and told that story. And so once they realized he was the groundskeeper, they were able to thank him for his work. And then ever since that, no one's been getting any quote unquote Willie activity. So I like to think that once people realized who he was and what he had done for this place, he was able to move on and put things to rest. Sometimes these things happen and have happy endings, I suppose. You know what, though? We're going to have to go back upstairs and grab my tripod. Whenever we ramp up here.
Who's this we?
Like, sorry, guy. Steve's about to be asleep.
I really am.
Yeah. What time we got?
10 for 2.
Yeah.
Figuring it's an hour drive back.
All right, let's. I'm good with calling it. We're just not getting anything.
Yeah. Did you want to record some kind of outro?
Yeah, well, on our way out, well, outside.
Is there anything you want to film interacting with the other ghost hunters?
Not really.
Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get you tripod.
As soon as I cut recording. Are you recording, right?
I'm still rolling.
Okay, well, maybe we hang out for. All right. All right.
It just doesn't want me to sleep.
No, it doesn't. Well, if you want us to stay, here's the pitch. Yeah. For Steve's sanity, please don't. If you want us to stay, start setting off that device you just set off and the other device down here. If you can set them both off, me and Steve might stay. I will give you approximately 30 seconds to do something. The floor is yours. Wah. Right? And I don't need one. I want both. You've been setting off one device all night. I want both devices.
Could it technically be going off when you stood up, like, because it's
Yeah, we can.
have affected it?
We've tried that before, right? So the sensor for those it's facing the stairs,
Yeah.
and it's like an IR light that shoots out, and if anything interrupts that light or whatever, then it will set off as motion, right?
Okay.
So I don't think me standing up is going to jostle it enough to do anything. But yeah, hey, maybe they were just saying goodbye. Hey, if that was your goodbye, thank you. We're leaving.
Maybe they wanted Gouda.
Yeah, we didn't save them any Gouda. All right, I'm turning off my camera now. Don't spontaneously do all the equipment stuff now. All right.